It's so hot.
It's recording.
Oh.
What if you made something cold?
Hmm. Alright, so this dish is great for when it's grossly hot out like it is here, and while there is a bit of cooking, it can be done early in the morning when it's still nice and cool. I'm using Brussels sprouts for this instead of the more traditional green cabbage because I prefer the sweeter taste. After cutting off their woody stems and discarding the outer leaves, cut them in half and slice them as thin as you can. You can use a mandolin or food processor attachment for this, but it's also perfect for practicing those knife skills. We're also going to need some green onion thinly sliced, and some julienne cucumber and carrot. For the noodles, you can use whatever you'd like, but something with a good amount of chew is ideal. I'm using these knife-cut noodles I picked up from my local Korean grocer. Set a pot of water to boil over high heat and season with a generous amount of kosher salt. I'm also using my trusty noodle basket, but a colander works too. You're also going to want a large bowl full of ice water to shock and cool the noodles afterwards. Cook the noodles until they're very tender, just a bit past al dente, as once they're chilled they'll firm up a bit. Add the cooked noodles to the ice water and agitate them to remove any excess starch. Now this style of noodle is almost always served with a cooked egg on top, so bring a small pot of water to boil over high heat, and once boiling, carefully lower an egg and cook for 7.5 minutes for a medium doneness. Then add it to a bowl of cold water and allow it to rest for 10 minutes. Using the tip of a spoon, lightly crack the entire surface of the egg. The more cracks, the better. The shell will come off incredibly easy this way. For the spicy sauce, and speaking of spicy, in a small bowl combine gochujang, fermented hot pepper paste, gochugaru, hot pepper flakes, mirin, sweet cooking wine, soy sauce, sesame oil, use a premium if you can, minced garlic, honey, and apple cider vinegar. Then stir vigorously until the oil emulsifies. Toss the strained noodles into a large bowl along with 3/4 of the vegetables and the sauce. You're definitely going to want to use gloves for this. There's nothing worse than touching your eyes after thinking you've washed all the hot sauce off your hand. I know from experience. Then bust out that fancy bowl, pile the noodles in the center, and top with the remaining veg. Garnish with some crushed toasted sesame seeds and half of the medium boiled egg. And that's it. Korean cold spicy noodles. These noodles make a great lunch or side for a dinner on a hot summer day. Now, full disclosure, I have a pretty mild tolerance to heat, and this is just at the peak of my threshold, so adjust the amount of hot pepper flakes and paste to your liking. If you like my channel and are interested in supporting it, you can check out my Ko-fi page. I'll leave a link in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.